Hello. This is me, Gibbon, and this is my channel in which I talk mostly about premature ejaculation and reproductive system of the males and the way to self-help yourself with natural ways without taking drugs. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the question that I've asked many times, and it is about what I think about Wim Hof method combining with Paidalajin. And as you know, Paidalajin is the ancient practice of slapping, and which is tapping massage, percussion massage, and stretching, specific stretches. So I've talked about this in many videos, but this video is with the title, so I'm going to talk a little bit more. But first, some changes that will happen in the channel. Usually, I'm not that type of guy that uses clickbait because I feel a little ashamed of this thing, but probably I'll think of some adding more clickbaits in the thumbnails and in the titles. So the content will be the same. This I'm saying to my subscribers, my present subscribers, but the real reason is that I need some more subs to be able to make posts in YouTube, and I will make these posts both educational with some pictures and charts and with some written information. But in the same time, I will announce when I'm going to stream, and this will help us to make live practices here on YouTube. So yeah, about the Wim Hof method. Wim Hof method is basically with mental part, with one part that you are exposing yourself to cold, and with breathing technique. And first of all, I respect a lot Wim Hof, and I've practiced Wim Hof a lot, and still practicing sometimes. I think it's amazing. Especially the breathing technique is my favorite thing in Wim Hof's method. Cold showers are also very nice. I practice them, and I stopped practicing them. But let me tell you a little bit more about Paidalajin. In Paidalajin, we don't expose ourselves to cold. In Paidalajin, we think that cold is bad thing, and cold is something that damages us. But why we think like that? Because we have this yin and yang energy in our bodies, and when we are newborn, when we are babies, we have a lot of yang qi. Yang qi is that qi which is soft and which is warm, and which has a lot of fluids. Yin qi is the opposite thing. It's harder, it's darker, it's colder, and since we are babies, we have a lot of yang qi. But when we grow, the yang qi decreases, and we have less yang qi. And with paida and lajin, we are increasing the yang qi, especially with paida. And that's why, with the same logic, it's not good to eat cold food and pretty much and a lot of fresh foods, like fresh vegetables and fruits. Sometimes, yes, but not very often. And it's very bad to expose yourself to cold wind, because these things are causing blockages. One of the reasons of the blockages, the most common reason, is emotional reason, because bad emotions, they are constricting our body. They are making something smaller, like the blood vessels, the muscles. It contracts the bad emotion. Same thing with cold, and cold also can cause some blockages. Warm emotions, are opening the body. You know, when someone gives you bad emotion, like you are walking into the dark park and someone like gives you, "Pah!" He wants to scare you and you are scared. But when you feel warm emotions like love, you are opening, like you are waiting your arms up. You know, when the sports when the champions win some title, they are waiting their hands. So yeah, this is opening. So the same thing with cold, with so this is the logic: cold and warm, both emotions and real cold and hot weather and food and something. But in Wim Hof method, this is different. We can say that this is kind of different thing because, yeah, cheering. Thank you, Justin. English support, live chat English support. um, yeah, about this, we can say that Wim Hof is different thing because it is controlled exposing on code. So Wim Hof does not say that go and jump into this ice lake, you know, from your first day of practice. It is happening with the time, so your body will be adapt. In the same time, when you go to code and you know this is different. It's not something surprising, so all your body is ready. There is a difference between this and catching cold because you go outside and you have nowhere to hide and you are just exposing to cold, and this leads to catching cold, you know. But going to the into the cold shower, I think, is something different. But anyways, I stopped doing it. When I practice Wim Hof, I practice only the breathing technique, which I think is amazing. So I've practiced Wim Hof about 6 months in a row every day, both hot showers and breathing technique. But I think Paidalajin is better from people who has disease because from practicing Wim Hof, this is the reason why I stopped practicing it. I felt better. I felt more energy, and I felt good, like here in my mental state. Um, there is also some spiritual growth when you're doing the the Wim Hof method, not hip hop method, the Wim Hof method. But the opening of the meridians, the unblocking of the meridians is not so good when you practice this thing. When you practice Paidalajin, it's amazing. And that's why the healing effect with Paidalajin is very, very strong. In my opinion, Paidalajin has maybe 100 times better healing effect. You can call me stupid, of course. I'll take it, no problem. Um, I realized this for myself. Um, and maybe Wim Hof is very good for some disease, but other disease it does not catch them that much. But from Paidalajin, you can cover many conditions. So it's good for much more conditions in the body. For example, insomnia and premature ejaculation, also my digestive problems. I didn't felt uh, effect on them. I felt better during daytime because uh, Wim Hof method gives you good mood, um, helps your muscles to feel better, improves your self confidence. You know, it is leading to better life for sure. For sure, 100%. Gives you more stamina when you do your sports exercise. um, yeah, and yeah, as Justin just said, Wim Hof mainly just helps for inflammation and stress. I finished his book recently. So yeah, It is good. It covers some disease, but not as much as Paidalajin. Not that It's not that effective, in my opinion. Everything here is in my opinion. But I don't say it's bad. It's good. And the question, another question: can we combine Paidalajin and Wim Hof method? Yes. Why not? Especially the breathing. Why not? Maybe these cold showers, I don't know, never combined them so heavy. But yeah, I take sometimes, but to be honest, I take them mostly in the summer. Um, I don't know how much they will help. Another question: if you put ice 10 minutes, 3 times a day on your testicles, uh, like this will help for some conditions. I don't think so. Never tried it, but never tried it. So I just don't think so, but could be wrong. Um, Probably won't try this thing. Um, I'm happy with the results from Paidalajin. But I just remember one time I was with my girlfriend on the hotel, so we was in this spa. So getting out from the sauna, there was deconstructed ice, so you can grab ice and put it on your body. And I starting to make fun to my girlfriend, so I grab a few, grab ice, and I put it in my pants, and it was so it wasn't a pleasant feeling. So I waited a little time for with it and get it out from my pants. But the thing I remembered very clearly is that this was one of the nights that I I experienced premature ejaculation again in the same night. But and this was last year. I didn't suffer from PE that in that time, but exactly this night I finished quick. And I was very pissed off, and I was very sad about it. I was thinking, what is going on? And then I was going back through the day, and I said, what I did that could cause this. And I said, wait a minute, why I put this ice on my testicles? So maybe it is because of this. So yeah, I don't think it will help. So yeah, in the next day I was totally fine. But yeah, never touched ice again on my testicles. I think it's not good for them. Yeah, what else? So in summary for this video, I think that Wim Hof is amazing, gives you energy, reduces the inflammation, feels the muscles are is very good for the muscles. I recovered 2 times faster than usual when I after the trainings, after breakdancing. Didn't help me for PE, didn't help me for my insomnia, didn't help me for my for digestive problems, didn't help for this chronic disease that I have, and Paidalajin helps for them, in my opinion. And because I need I still want to practice Wim Hof breathing, but it takes some like 40 minutes of my day because I do 4 rounds and I hold my breath a lot, almost 3 minutes in every round, without air in the lungs. I, I'm doing it good, and I just needed to decide what I will do with my time because I enjoy Wim Hof. It helps me a lot for the breakdancing with recovery, but in the same time, Paidalajin just give me this health, give me better sex life, give me better digestion, give me better sleep, and I just wanted to decide because it's too much. If I practice Paidalajin for hour and a half every day and practice this breathing technique, it's just too much, and I skipped Wim Hof technique easily. It was easy decision for me. So yeah, Mm. Oh, Justin, you are right. Justin just said in the chat that it's supposed to help hangovers, but I don't drink. I drink, and I know that it helps them. I usually don't get drunk. I just drink a few drinks, never get drunk. But there is this 1 or 2 times in a year that something magical happens and I get drunk from 3 drinks, and in the next morning I have a hangover, and it surprises me a lot. Usually happens after big cleanings, after long sessions of some cleaning practices. Um, but it helps. One morning I did it, and it reduced the symptoms a lot. And one of the mornings, it reduces all the symptoms. I immediately got better. Yeah. So yeah, this is right. It helps for hangovers. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, probably you will see some more clickbait in the next videos, but don't hate me. It is just because I want to reach that 1000 subscribers to be able to make posts. And I moved to my previous videos yesterday, and I realized that every video with clickbait have more views than my usual videos. It doesn't matter the information I share in the videos, so it has more views. So if I say something like you will last forever with this technique, it probably will have a um, better watch time, longer watch time and more views than video like this. So probably I will use some clickbait. Don't hate me for this. The content will be the same. Bye bye, and see you tomorrow, guys.